Hey guys, this is Warsaw here. I'm coming at you guys with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be playing the 9.4 update of Pixagon. Now, using Aptoide, you can get to these updates, and it's really easy. You just have to have a lot of space because the old Pixagons take a huge amount of space. Like, it's so big, you might as well not even install anything. Because the issue is, so when you install something using Aptoide, which is what I use to get Pixagon, you get the app, right? But Aptoide has a cache for that file, so kind of like a duplicate. And what you have to do is go in there and delete it, because if you keep it there, not only will Aptoide ask you to update it, but it will also ask you to it will also take a bunch of space and make the game slower. I've been spending whole last night looking and see what I could get, what I can add, and the furthest, most playable version I could get was 9.4. So we're gonna go to the remove weapons. So the remove weapons in this category is the Last Kiss shotgun. We already played with the auto rifle, so I'm not even gonna bother showing that. But the Last Kiss is a shotgun, and a good shotgun at that. It's a decent shotgun, and I'm a person who likes shotguns. Even though they're not viable at any range, back then, like, even the heavy shotgun's garbage, but still, shotguns are cool. There are no remove weapons, and no remove knives. The snowball gun is just god-awful. If you don't like the avalanche, I highly suggest you don't buy this weapon. It's cheap, though. And the avalanche is still here. Now, see this renting on the bottom? I've rented it for 14 days. I didn't mean to do that. That's just how you're able to use them. I guess they're not fully into the game yet, but whatever. But anyways, I used to hate these weapons. Like, the amount of hatred I have for this game is the same amount of hatred I have for Disney. And honestly, I'd make a whole video on how much I hate things, but I turn into like a secondary garbage channel next to I hate everything. Anyways, but still, rentable weapons were by far one of the most annoying weapons because they were, okay, imagine you go to level 31, pick out the strongest weapons, come back to level 1 and use that. And that was happening. You would die because in the stupidest reasons. Like, for example, when I wish I could show you the multiplayer maps, but every map, and I kid you not, every single version will not allow you to go to multiplayer. Like, check this out. Better now. No. And, so the assault machine gun legitimately shot you. Like, you could get shot by this thing. Like, 5 shots today, you're dead. This thing had 75 shots, which wasn't that much at the time. Actually, no, it was a lot at the time. The only one that beats that is the automatic Peacekeeper. Or Peacemaker. I'm used to saying Peacekeeper. The Exterminator was by far one of the worst weapons I've ever seen in my life. If you saw my first video, I believe I got murdered by like 4 of these things. Not the arena one, I'm talking about the 2 cast one, where we play flag capture. Anyways, there's no rentable weapons for melee. And look at this. Yes, you had helmets. For the new players, they'd be scratching their heads. Well, what do helmets do? Well, they double your armor. And in the beginning, I'll tell you one thing. These things don't matter in the beginning. Now notice I'm really, like, I am pressuring, saying you don't really, how can I say this? You didn't really need them in the beginning, but when you play later on and you realize 90% of weapons can one-shot you, even the machine guns, yeah. I learned that midway my playthrough. It was pretty brutal. So we also had the other hats. What the? First, whatever. Next we had casual arm. Well, in the 9.4 they were adding so many things, so they couldn't. I really wish I learned about modding. Now, notice there is no engineer cape, or masks, or engineer boots, because this is all there was, sniper boots. They were called sniper boots, but they affected all specials, so. And you are complaining about modders now? You should have seen them before. We had the potion of stealth, the jetpack, the turrets, and the mechs. Now, if you don't know, you could unleash and, like, it was ridiculous. Now, let's go to survival. Yeah, survival. We're going to be playing for a little bit. We won't be playing for... Oh my god, not this map. This map is too dark. I also didn't put advanced settings for the recorder, so if I tap it to like get out, it will shut down the video. And let me tell you, to get to that setting, I had to change so many things. So my apologies. This'll do. Now, the major thing you want to keep in mind about this is, first of all, look, notice my ammo count at the bottom. Hold on. Before, Pixel Gun was not advanced, so whatever weapon you were holding, you would only stockpile in that ammo cap. But, hold on. Okay. So, see this thing at the top right, below the shot button? You can press that and get full ammo for all your weapons. Oh, and that's not the worst. Yeah! That was pretty much happening all around Pixel Gun. I wonder how high I can get. Another thing I didn't like about the melee weapons is that even though if you run and you have to use it, it was so useless. Like, I can legit just stand here and just defend, and you'll get to any round. Now, I've always heard this golden rule: if you can get past round, no, this game mode is so easy, even nowadays, because all you really have to do is run in circles, kill the occasional plant thing that's shooting at you, and that's about it. It's just a long, tedious process, and if you have a high score, you have a ton of patience. Now, they still never changed the... Oh, wait. Yeah, this thing gets annoying. You could also buy health so you can never die, unless you got shot by a one-shot weapon. So now, we move much faster. Plus the jetpack. I never really liked the jetpack, especially back then, because the jetpack was so loud. You could spend the whole game in the sky if you wanted to. No, no. I haven't even shot any of my guns yet, other than dual machine guns. But as you can see, we're pretty overpowered. And that's how modders were back then. Frankly, I'm glad I didn't meet any of them. I just got super lucky, or they were just not that common. Now, I'm trying not to, like, my first time playing, I legitimately played fair. Like, I bought my weapons. My first weapon I ever bought was the AK-48. This was my grand weapon. And still to this day, the AK-48 ranks up high with the SWAT rifle, the marksman, and a few other weapons that have good accuracy and great damage. The headshots multipliers are pretty high for this weapon when you fully upgrade it. The only thing I never really liked about the old Pegasus guns is that the hit detection was broken. Yeah, and as soon as one gets destroyed, you can easily replace it with another one. There was this old strategy where you just... This is Pexagon back then. You still complaining? Oh, all the nether stuff was coming after us. Yeah. You know, at some point these stop hurting them. Where's the last one? Yay. Let's see if I can equip my old setup. Oh yeah, I need to show you all the weapons. So this was the last kiss. It was a pretty quick shotgun. The only thing I really didn't like was the reload. But even then, it's still okay. In multiplayer, this thing was about 2 to 3 shot kill, but it was pretty quick, so it wouldn't be that difficult. Now, if you didn't know, the high voltage is still overpowered, but not as overpowered as it was back then. Boom. That's one mag. That could have killed like 4 players. The only thing nobody liked was the ammo. The only thing I never liked about Arena was the slimes. They never come to you, and when they do, they're super tiny and small. Yeah, you could fly around with all this stuff, and you're pretty much immortal. That's look how fast you are. One thing you couldn't do is cast the name. When you're invisible, nothing can see you, so you can easily go around killing things. Yeah, so easily I'm saying that Oh god, come on. Jeez. Oh my god.
You know I'm killing like one alien, one monster per second, right? One monster per minute. You know, just kill me.
I really don't like armor like next.
You only do the multiplayer. You gotta be careful because
I don't want to get murdered. Crap!
health.
Grenade. Stinger. Boom. Grenades. Health. Grenade. I still admit this game is still pretty fun. But how it is now, it's just unfair. The guns are way too overpowered, and there's so many weapons that don't need skill. Like, I could go around the whole game using the Smart Bullet Bazooka. I get like 1 kill and like die 40 times. But I try to make it fair. Like, I try to use low-grade weapons. I'm just gonna let myself die here. Because I need the XP. If I get any. Yep. And, yeah, this is basically my short summary of early Pixel Gun. And this is... I would have gone back where they just had coins, but... as you can see, I couldn't. So I hope you guys have a good day. And... see you later.